Hey guys, it's Joy, and I had an interesting interaction yesterday on Twitter, and I want to talk about it. Now, I want to say right now, the person I interacted with, nobody go talk to. Don't go harass, don't go bother. Don't. That's not what this video is about. But this video to me really clearly highlights what a lot of us on YouTube go through. And unfortunately, what a lot of people are too stupid to see to. When I say a lot of people, I mean YouTubers. So I want to demonstrate a situation that happened where I had somebody come and try to start shit and try to get me to expose or do a video on KidBehindACamera. Now, if you guys didn't watch me on the other channel, I was very supportive of KidBehindACamera. And you know what? They were incredibly nice to me. I don't know if you remember, their brother Charlie has all kinds of issues and is kind of a turd. And this was before Angry Grandpa died, and rest in peace, Angry Grandpa, and I hope, you know, it sucks their situation that happened. He and Bridget added me in DMs and thanked me for the videos. Nicest people in the world. Nicest people. I have a lot, you know, like, I have a lot of people in my DMs I don't talk about. Because to me, it's like, it's not a big deal. It's attention. It's not a big deal. But I digress. So I hadn't talked, by the way, just so you guys know, I hadn't had any interaction with KidBehindACamera for like over a year, because I'm also the kind of person where if I have big people in my DMs, I don't bother people. Do you know what? Unless there's a reason. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not begging for favors. I'm not begging for shout outs and this and that. I don't need that. I just treat people like people. And I know that, you know, so many people, the bigger you get on YouTube, the more people come at you. So I try to be really respectful of that. But I digress. So somebody came at me and I didn't know what was going on. And I'm going to read the exchanges because I feel like this very well highlights how shit gets started on YouTube. And I want you to see the manipulation. So here we go. Somebody sent to me under my MundaneMatt caught buying subs. I need to change that to a question mark, and thank you. Somebody in the comments had said that, and they are right. Because mine isn't like accusing, mine is showing the side. So whoever that was in the comments, thank you. And also, guys, just so you know, if you comment, I try to respond to all the comments right now as the channel is still growing. So if you comment, you'll probably get a response from me. So please comment. I like hanging out with y'all. So anyways, here's what this says. It says, please address KidBehindACamera. And I'm like, what? So I wrote, how come, what's going on? He's always been nice to me, which is true. The guy says, he clickbaits and hates on his fans. And I'm thinking, that's not enough for an expose. When somebody says address and you're talking to a YouTuber, my mind goes, you want me to try to do an expose or expose somebody? For what? Because he clickbaits? So I wrote, which is all true in my opinion, hates his fans? Most YouTubers clickbait to a degree, but hates his fans. How? Like, all this is very vague, right? So he says, and blocks fans too. And my bullshit alarm starts going off, right? So I wrote, you gotta understand, when you get to his level of success on YouTube, everyone constantly comes at you all the time. If people are being a-holes, he has a right to block them. People have to protect themselves. Did he do any major offense? Do you have some kind of proof he did something? So then he sends me this guy sends me this interaction between, I don't know who the hell this is, but says, he says, I need those spaces. And nothing pisses me off more than finding somebody perfectly healthy in those spots. Wish you could see the hardship you might be causing someone. I thought you were better than that. You wouldn't have thought it was so savage if somebody did it to Angry Grandpa. And at this point, I'm confused. I'm like, what's going on? This doesn't give any context. KidBehindACamera says, don't be an SJW. It's really unbecoming of you. Whoever Donna is says, seems there's a lot more folks who agree with me than you on this one, Michael, SJW or not. In all seriousness, thank God for your ability to walk across the parking lot and leave those spots to those of us who wish we could. Be well, you're both in my prayers. So it goes on. KidBehindACamera says, I don't care. You people cry about everything, and I want nothing to do with you or anybody who supports it. Another person says, maybe where you live they have smaller parking spots, because where I live there's usually 10 to 12 handicapped spots. Usually 1 to 3 are taken. At this point I'm like, okay, there's some kind of issue with handicap parking. So I assumed, so he parked in handicap parking, right? So this Nicole says, is this the excuse you're going with? LOL. KidBehindACamera. Social justice warriors. LMAO. I don't care. We took the space. Smiley face. And then he says, I'm going to do it more often in honor of you. Now, I looked at this and I said, there's more to this. Like, I could already tell by how the conversation was going between me and this person. I'm like, there's way more to this, and this is what I assumed. I already made an assumption here, and my assumption, we'll see was correct. I'm like, I assumed he put something up or did a video where he was joking about a handicap spot, and people misunderstood the joke and decided to be dicks. That's what it looks like to me. So then we keep going. And he says he even called a disabled person an SJW. And I said, well, was the disabled person acting like an SJW? And he says, nope. All he was saying was, I don't like you parking in a handicapped spot, because they posted on Twitter that they parked in a handicapped spot and called it savage. And I'm thinking, now we're getting some context, right? Now you got to talk to people and start pulling out information. So they parked in a handicapped spot and called it savage. And they did it. And I'm thinking, like, okay, I was right. They probably were doing a joke. So I said, okay, well, was he joking? If it's a joke, that's one thing. See, there's not enough context here to tell me what's going on. And then this guy sends me the same screenshots. And I'm just like, why are you sending me the same fucking screenshot? Anyways, and I said, sounds like you tried to make a joke and people got butthurt. Now we get the picture. He says, this is a tweet. I don't think it's a joke. And then it says, kid behind a camera breaking all the rules with Bridget, #savage. Now look at this. You can't tell what's going on here. You can't. Now, I'm assuming his car's the white one, right? You do see a handicap parking spot sign, but the handicap parking spot sign that you see, everything's facing front. The vehicle is parked facing us, and so is the sign. We don't know. Like, the sign only pertains, like, to what's on the back of it, and we don't know that there's even a back to it. And I'm just laughing because I'm like, this looks stupid. He was trying to make a joke. I doubt he really parked in a handicapped parking spot. So I said, we can't even see if they did park in a handicapped parking space. It looks like they tried to make a joke. That's what I see. I need more evidence in this. So then it says, maybe, but if it's a joke, at least tells and apologize. But they refused to do. But they did. But then he said he couldn't tell who was trolling and who was not. So then this person says, when are you going to apologize for insulting handicapped people on your Twitter? And Bridget says, never. And I said, well, there's your answer. He can't tell because he gets inundated with shit. It happens to all people with big platforms. So many nitpick him every effing day over every little thing that it's hard to tell. I don't fault him. And that is absolutely correct, and I stand behind that statement. Like, he tried to make a joke on Twitter, and people lost their minds. And I thought to myself, I bet there's an apology and people are overlooking it or just don't care. So, we keep going with this. And I said, I don't fault him for that. He says, true, but still he seems to not like his fans and even blocks a person for wanting to show merch. He blocks people for no reason. And I'm sitting here thinking, what the hell do you mean blocks people for showing merch? That statement makes no sense. And he blocks his fan and blocks people for no reason? I doubt that. And furthermore, like, he can block whoever the F he wants. He can block whoever he wants. There's no excuse to not have to interact with somebody or protect yourself, in my opinion. Unless you're being a real dick, and I don't see that in this situation. And I said he has every right to block whoever he wants. Blocked a person for wanting to show merch. What does that mean? And you think there's no reason. But there may be more behind the scenes you don't know. In fact, it's always this way with a creator and an audience, and this is always true. Just like what you guys saw with me. There's always 10 fucking layers of something going on behind the scenes that we as creators aren't telling you when we get successful, and the amount of shit that comes at us. And so he says, maybe, but it's still annoying. Even Bridget blocked me over an opinion, but I get your point. See, now we're getting the meat and bones. This kid is trying, whoever this is, I don't know if it's a kid or not, I say kid. This person is trying to have is trying to get shit started between me and Kid Behind a Camera. So then he says, no, I'm not upset that she blocked me. And I said, then why did you bring it up with your statement on how annoyed you are? If someone annoys you, you don't try to destroy them or be passive aggressive and get others to. You just don't watch. It's that simple. He's done no offense, I see, to go after him, but what you are doing seems highly manipulative. He says, sorry, and I said, don't start shit if there's no reason to. This is how dumb people start overreacting and try to ruin other people's lives. He gets enough shit. Try thinking things through before trying to get others to hurt someone else. That's BS and inappropriate. He says, I'm not trying to hurt Bridget or him, but again, sorry. Then what does this mean? Address them? How? That means for an expose. Because I know you don't mean writing them a letter in the mail. And then, of course, I retweeted the picture, please address Kid Behind a Camera. He says, like on YouTube, and make a video about him and his wrongdoings, which is what I just said. So I wrote, he didn't do anything wrong. But you are spreading misinfo and gossip and trying to demonize somebody that got a pizza delivered when he didn't order it and screwed over the delivery guy. That is dumb. So then he says, please watch the video I linked on my Twitter. And I'm sitting here thinking, I probably shouldn't even engage with this, but I've already gone this far. Well, I wonder what this is about. So I go to take a look at this video, and let me preface this. This video has nothing to do with a handicapped parking spot, but I think it illustrates and highlights some asshole, some asshole behavior. So let's go ahead and dive into it.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Today I was gonna talk to you guys about something that caught my eye, and it involves Kid Behind a Camera being a fake bitch.
So if you didn't want to have an interaction, you shouldn't have put your real number. This is about being in the adult world. It's called taking responsibility for your actions. You don't fuck with people's money and then leave your information so then they can call you and make you take responsibility. That's just 101 how the real world works. But you want to tell him he's a fake ass bitch and to fuck off. Get out of here.
So yesterday, there was a live stream, and they were pranking Kid Behind a Camera by ordering him a pizza. It was like, hey, who wants me to use their number and get a call from him? So I give them mine, and the pizza got delivered to Kid Behind a Camera.
So you decided to fuck with people's money so that you could get an interaction from your favorite YouTuber, but he's the asshole, even though he actually gave you what you wanted, which was a phone call. This is so stupid.
He calls me, we're having a conversation, and he's like, hey, can I use you for the vlog? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And then the vlog comes out today, and he's calling me a hater. I told him I was not a hater. He said, it was nice to talk to me. I believe you. You're not a hater. And he makes a video, says we confronted one of our haters.
It's because the activity you did looked like hating-ass activity? Could that be it?
I am currently getting hate on Twitter and in his comments saying I'm a troll. Well, Michael, I'm not a troll.
Then don't act like a troll. If you don't do troll-like behavior, then people aren't going to call you a troll. It's really that simple.
So, screw off.
The next trip I go on, you're not going to be able to talk your way out of. You're coming. And I'm not talking about once, I'm talking about like 4 or 5 times.
For real?
One of the biggest things that happens to all YouTubers if you do YouTube. Something really cool just happened, you guys, so I want to take a minute to share it with you so something even cooler can happen after it. So, attention to all aspiring YouTubers. If you're watching this and you want to do YouTube, I need to pre-warn you about something that's going to happen. You're going to get pizza delivered to your house.
100%.
A lot of pizza is going to, like a lot of pizza is going to be delivered to your house. And the thing about it is only one of 3 things is actually going to happen. 1, they're just going to give you the pizza. It's going to be totally free. Thank you, person who called pizza. It's free. 2, I'm just not going to answer the door. Or 3, I'm going to be like, yeah, we didn't order anything. Sorry. And that's it. It's a mild interruption at best. These people do fake prank deliveries. They use fake numbers until today. This person used their real phone number.
Yep.
So we're going to give them a phone call. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah?
What's up, man? Why'd you send pizza to my house?
Is this Michael?
It is.
Hey, what's up?
Dude, oh my god. You guys just made my day.
Dude, you're supposed to leave an anonymous phone number. You put your real number on the order, man. Why'd you do that?
I wanted
So you did troll-like, shady, sleazy behavior, and you screwed up somebody's day, all because you want to get a phone call from your favorite YouTuber. You can't put out an appreciation video, or you can't find a creative way to be able to get in touch with him. You have to screw with other people's lives and money. And you think you're a victim.
So you did this so we'd call you? Being totally honest, I don't think you did it for a phone call.
He definitely didn't.
You did it to own up to it, man. If you're gonna be a troll, you gotta own up to that kind of a thing, okay? You did it because you wanted to piss us off. It just didn't work, and now I'm calling you, and you forgot that you added your number. And now here I am. What's up?
I just want to call.
Well, what's your name, man?
Skyler?
Skyler. Well, Skyler, I called the police.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. That would have been an awesome turn of events, though.
I didn't do that.
Say what?
You're too nice of a guy to do that.
I'm way too nice of a guy.
And you're right. He's way too nice of a guy to do that. And you're lucky, because you were effing with people's money, and he has every right to do that. So you were lucky.
I shouldn't even be doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. What if people found your address and sent you pizzas?
We should do it to him.
Well, Michael, if people discovered my address, which is very unlikely because I do not reveal my location, unlike you.
I like that it's like, unlike you, like it's a diss. It's not that he reveals, it's not that people actively are trying to, like, he's not trying to actively reveal his location. It's when you get that successful and things work out for you that well, people find it and people do stupid shit to you. It's just what happens as a YouTuber.
But anyway, if they were to send me pizza, I would probably laugh, because that's a good freaking joke, because that's wasting somebody's day.
Okay, you just said it's a good freaking joke because it's wasting somebody's day. So it's funny to you to mess with somebody's money and their ability to pay their rent. That's funny to you. Really? I don't think you would like it very much if somebody did it to you. I really don't. I really don't. But you're saying you enjoy screwing up somebody's day. You enjoy being mean to people. Yet you want to call him out. This is so stupid.
Because, like, that dude needed money. He does this job because he has to earn money and he survives on tips. And you sent him out with a huge fake order and just, he didn't get a tip and you kind of messed up his day. So you should probably, like, call and apologize or something, man. Because that was a dick move. It doesn't bother me, but this dude, like, works for a living and, like, you kind of screwed up his day.
Well, I'm not the one who ordered it, but it was like $116 worth of stuff.
Oh, poor Papa John's, man. Poor guy had to deliver. I felt bad for him.
Okay, so you see this manipulation here. Well, I'm not the one that did it, it's just my phone number. Then you were part of it. Then you were absolutely part of it. So other people decide to prank him and you're like, I'm gonna get in on it too and give my phone number. Yeah, you're absolutely a part of it. This is absolutely trolling behavior. And holy crap, like, this is so mean to do to somebody. He's absolutely right, and you could care less.
Liar.
Super liar.
Liar. Okay? You're trying to pretend like, oh, yeah, I knew you would call me. That's not how this works, man. You just forgot to add a fake number instead of the real one. So...
Oh, man. He's a hater turned fan.
Dude, that's usually how it happens.
Yeah, I know.
Like, one time I went to wrestling and I saw a guy on Twitter. He was like, man, if I see Pickle Boy, I'm going to bust him in his mouth at Lyrical Rap. And then I see the guy wrestling. Hey, what's up, man? Oh! Oh! Oh, man, dude. Did you follow me? No.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, I called you out. You sort of bitched out, okay?
Yeah.
You bitched out.
Own up, troll. Own up. We can handle it.
You sent us pizza.
Hey, Bridget, I wasn't even talking to you. Don't even get me started on you. I will put your ass on blast if I have to.
Ooh, you little nobody's gonna put somebody's ass on blast when you've just been an ass and said that you enjoy doing it. You enjoy wasting somebody's day, but you're gonna put somebody on blast. Right.
It's not that freaking hard. Like, you give everybody a lot of reasons to put you on blast.
Super scary. Super scary coming from the guy that likes to waste people's days and likes to waste people's money. Little entitled. He's just a little entitled kid.
And Michael, you said I bitched out. Bro, we had a 5-minute conversation. You cut out half of our conversation. If somebody was to watch, when watching this video, you can see that there's cuts in this. And I said, yo, go subscribe to the Lazy Director Falcon. You said it to the camera. I freaking heard you. And you don't even want to put my channel.
Why should he? Why should he? Like, you're saying you're a fan, you got a call from your favorite YouTuber, and now, after you said that you don't care that somebody's time and money and day was wasted and their ability to pay bills, you think that you're entitled to a shout out. You are doing exactly what Michael just said that people do. They act like haters and they get around you and they, oh, you're wonderful, blah, blah, you follow me? Like people act like dicks and then act entitled to you, and you're acting entitled.
In your vlog. That's sad. Hurt my feelings, you know.
I'm sure it hurt the feelings of the guy that, you know, had to deliver all that pizza and didn't get the tip and wasted his time and energy. But again, you think that sort of thing is funny. So you think it's funny to fuck up somebody's money and somebody's day who did nothing to you, but you're sad when you don't get your entitled shout out.
I'm a fan of you guys. I've been watching you since 2015. I'm a diehard McJuggernuggets fan, and I've been watching you guys way before him. I have total respect for you. You were literally my favorite YouTuber. And then you go and say I'm a troll, a hater, and then you say I bitch out.
Because that's what you did. Great, you're a fan. You're a fan that did really trolly shitting behavior and doesn't care.
That just makes me lose all respect for you.
And so what respect should anybody have for you if, again, you're fucking with somebody's money and you don't care? So what does it mean that respect from you was lost for this guy when you show you're not a respectable person yourself?
So, you lost my subscription. That hurt me personally. You know, I thought we were having a good conversation. But turns out you talk shit.
What did you, oh my god, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is so strong. We need to care about your hurt feelings, but you don't care about what you did. Oh, and you lost my subscription. You gotta understand, honey, in the real world, nobody cares.
And I swear, all honesty, I'm not the one who ordered it. And shout out to Hudson Pavlik, because he's the one who ordered it.
Hold on. So your excuse is to say I'm not the one that ordered it, but you give a shout out to the guy that did order it, but you also admit that you used your number, so you did help order it. Yes, you were a part of ordering it if you had your information put in there knowingly. Don't try to manipulate. Don't try to spin this like you're the victim.
He's the one that got me that phone call. All I did was say, hey, you can use my phone number. Go check out Hudson Pavlik's channel. Really good. I've subbed. And all I gotta say is you lost a subscriber today, Michael. Fuck you. Piss off, dude.
Piss off, dude. Like, well, don't do shady shit. Don't do shady shit and you won't be called out. Don't be a little dick and then go cry bully like an SJW. Don't do it. So this is the video. Remember, let's go back because this was actually like, this whole video is about this Twitter exchange I had with this guy, right? So let's go back to the Twitter exchange. So I watched the video as he asked me and I said, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. He pranks him, he asks if he can be in the video, and he highlights that this kid is being a little shit because that's what he's being. You gotta get some more critical thinking skills. This kid says, or whoever it is, I say kid because this all just seems like such immature behavior, says, but Michael called him a hater when he was a fan, so I don't get it. And I said, a fan doesn't order pizza on someone and call them a fake ass bitch. This is dumb. He says, yeah, but his friend actually paid for the pizza and the guy who gave it to him, which I never heard anything about anybody paying for the pizza. So let me know if I missed that part. I didn't hear anything about that. And I wrote, that doesn't matter. well, it's supposed to be doesn't, and it says does, because thank you, voice to text. So then he says, of course you think he can do no wrong because you're a popular YouTuber who doesn't want to expose their lies. And I wrote, LOL. Wow, go start your shit somewhere else. Now, why did I do this video? You might think these are stupid interactions. Why would I highlight this? This is stupid. Like, the person in the video is probably, he's at least a teenager. You know, he's somewhere in his teens. Why would I do this? Because I wanted to highlight how people start shit. How people like to try to manipulate and start shit. Because I had a lot of people do similar shit to me. And the thing is, people are so looking to expose somebody. So many people decided to be absolute idiots and just go with whatever somebody tells them, like Based Mama. This happens all the time. And then they do awful things and play crybully, like Based Mama and company. This is stupid. It is absolutely stupid, but this is a perfect example of how YouTubers get themselves embroiled in shit because they don't take time to critically think, they don't look at the situation, they just want to expose something, or people come to them like this and they don't really take the time to look into it. So remember, this kid before, whoever this is, apologized a couple times. And now, it's, oh, you just don't want to expose your lies because they're popular. No, actually, for my YouTube career, what would be good would to be expose somebody's lies and expose something awful. But Kid Behind a Camera has done nothing here. This little shit sent him a pizza. And by the way, weren't you before mad about a handicap spot and now it's about pizza? So you're just trying to throw shit on the wall and see what sticks to try to paint, you know, Michael is some bad character so that I'll go after him because you just want to see drama stirred up. So to people on Twitter and to people on the internet, I don't care if you're a kid or a teenager or whoever, don't start shit. If you start shit, you'll be called out. If you don't like it, don't do it. Period. You have to take responsibility for your actions. Don't do this shit. Don't. And also, not that he needs it, shout out to Kid Behind a Camera. You guys are probably all subscribed to him. I messaged him about this and we were laughing last night. We were going back and forth. I'm not going to share it because I don't share DMs unless there's a really big reason that I need to. But we were laughing about it and we were going back and forth about how stupid people are and how stupid people act and how people truly don't understand the position we get in. And Michael gets it a million times worse than I did because he was so much bigger than me. But I just wanted to highlight this so people see this is how the game of telephone works and this is how shit gets started. So don't start shit and you won't be called out for it. I hope you enjoyed this. This has been JoySparklebS. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. Continue to be blessed in yourselves and blessed in others. Continue to try to find the joy and the sparkles to all the bullshit in the world. It feels really weird to say it. It's been a while. I love you guys and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.